Are your firm's financials always up to date and always available? If not, we're going to show you a great new way to make that happen. Hi, I'm David from Streamlined Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of Clio. And today, we're continuing our series on Clio's AI feature known as Duo. Now, this is the second in our series of videos about Duo. The first was an overview of AI in general and whether you should be using it to help run your firm. Spoiler alert, yes, you should. Now, if you missed the first video, you can go check it out on our YouTube channel by clicking the link below. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on our next video in this series. All right. One of the most challenging things about running a business is knowing the real-time financial health of your firm. Having up-to-date numbers available to make decisions at any time is critical, because waiting for those numbers can mean missed opportunities or problems that only grow larger as you wait for the data. But wait no more, because one of Clio Duo's strengths is in pulling financial and operational data out of your firm's Clio account. Tonight, we're going to share with you some prompts that we found helpful in getting real-time financial data out of Clio. Now, remember, Duo's answers are only as good as the data in Clio. So make sure that your team is updating payments and time entries and inputting other details as they happen. All right, everyone, let me share my screen. All right. As you can see, we're on my Clio demo account dashboard right now. On the top bar, there's a new logo. It's a stylized D. Now, that button is the fastest way to get to Duo. Let's click on it right now. Now, in future videos, we're going to discuss all the things that you can do from this starting screen. Today, we're going to use the Ask a Question button to get as much financial information as possible. We're going to click on it now, and you can see that it brings up some suggested prompts that you could ask, but we have some ideas of our own that we're going to use. So let's use this first question. How much AR does the firm have? We want to learn about our accounts receivable. Let's see what it comes up with. Give me a moment while I look. Whoa! The firm's total accounts receivable AR is over $305,000. All right, we all know what this means. If you're not liking this number, maybe you make the decision to use replenishing retainers. Honestly, please don't have $305,000 in accounts receivable. Let's try another prompt right here. How many bills does the firm have outstanding? Let's see what it comes up with. All right, this is excellent. The firm has 27 outstanding bills. Would you like me to show these bills? Yes. All right. It then's going to go and think a little bit, and it'll start preparing a list of the information. Now, it's going to show you 5 answers at a time. There you go. You can see the first 5 with client and their matter and the balance that's due. Now, you can drill into each one individually, or at the bottom here, it says, I have prepared the following view for you. So you can see all of them. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to open that in a separate tab. And boom, it shows our entire list. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot of them. This is another great indicator that we could use some help with collections, or maybe you decide to set up the automated bill reminders in Clio. All great ideas. So let's try another prompt right now. How many trust requests does the firm have outstanding? Thinking, and what does it come up with for me? The firm has 53 outstanding trust requests. Would you like me to show these trust requests? Again, if I was to say yes, it would give me listings 5 at a time, and it'll give me the opportunity to have it create a report just like it did for the outstanding bills that we looked at just moments ago. Again, this is another place where bill reminders can help. Without this data, we're just guessing. Next prompt. How many invoices were paid in 2024? I want to see last year's invoices. What can it tell me? There were 2 invoices paid in 2024. 2024. How about show me these invoices? Remember, you have to prompt Duo just right to get the information that you want out. There we go. Here are the two invoices that were paid in 2024. And we got the invoice number that we can drill into. We have our clients, our matters, and the total amounts paid. Excellent. So here we start looking at historical data, looking at a year in review. Obviously, your year in review is going to have more than simply two invoices, we hope. How much was paid on those invoices last year? Let's see what it says about that. Just different ways of entering the same questions. A total of $1,900 was paid on invoices last year, 2024. And we know that's correct because there were only two, 1175 and 725. So we know the 1,900 was accurate. This is great because there's no more waiting for year-end numbers. Duo just gave it to me. I like this one. Who billed the most last year? Let's see. The user with the highest billed hours from January 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024 was David Wilner with an average monthly total of 5.77 hours. You can see I'm working incredibly hard. With this question, I can determine my team's compensation before the first paycheck of the year. No more waiting for year-end figures to make that happen. Okay, that's fantastic. How about case capacity for your team? Let's put this in there. Who is assigned the most cases? David Wilner is assigned the most cases with a total of 425 cases. Whew. All right, and let's try one final prompt. How many cases does each responsible attorney have? Hey, fantastic. So it found my 425 cases and also found those of the other responsible attorneys. That is fantastic. All great examples of way that we can get information about the firm as well as financial reports quickly right by asking Duo right here. All right, let's stop sharing screen, and as you can see, everyone, no more waiting for numbers. You can use the information from Clio Duo to make data-driven decisions that lead to your firm's success. Now, if you want to see Clio's Duo in action, simply use the link in the notes below to join us for a Clio demo where you'll see even more of what Duo has in store for your firm. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm David from Streamlined Legal, where we help attorneys get the most out of Clio. We'll see you on the next video.